Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we are continuing reacting to Why I Love Why. I reacted to episode 1 last week, or earlier this week. I'm not entirely sure when I put it out. And I mentioned that there were a couple of things that weren't quite jiving with me. I wasn't sure if I was going to stick with this series, at least for reaction's sake. But a couple people, let me know down in the comments that, it's worth a watch. It's worth a watch. There were a lot of people who said other things about it, but there were some who were saying, it's worth a watch. So I plan to finish out the series anyway, whether or not I did reactions to it. But I said I would give it another episode or two just to see if maybe it was just the first episode, because there were times where it just felt kind of slow paced, and I feel like it might just be kind of a slow burn kind of thing, because people told me that, when I was reacting to Gaisa Película, that was going to be much of a slow burn, but I never really felt the slow burn this thing happening there. So I feel like maybe that just might be the case here. But no, either way, we're going to give it a second chance, and yeah, we're just going to see what happens. Let's dive on in. I haven't eaten dinner yet, so I'm probably going to do that now while I'm watching, so don't mind me.
Sa ulong ng nagbabagang balita, Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte isinailalim ang buong bansang Pilipinas
Alright, so we're under
sa
complete
total
lockdown
o tinawag na Enhanced Community Quarantine simula ika-17 ng Marso taong kasalukuyan bilang pagresponde sa kumakalat na virus na galing ng China na tinaguriang novel coronavirus.
Nabasa ko to eh. Maganda daw ang luya. Tapos ilalagay natin sa hot water. Inumin mo yun, ha?
I do love ginger. Always included in my when I'm doing my juice blends. Ooh, baby, no. Don't tell me he got the coronavirus and she pregnant.
Iinumin mo to, pero bago mo to inumin, mumuyain mo muna to.
Mumuyain ko to?
Oo, gagawin mong candy. Oh.
Ang pakla ng lasa
Sige
eh.
na, nabasa ko. Dali, inumin mo yan. Ayan, luya yan.
Ang init eh.
Ganyan talaga, bagay yan para mamatay yung virus sa lalamunan
Ako
mo.
ang mamamatay eh, kung ano
Sige.
pinapakain mo sa akin
Sige na,
eh.
muyain muna yan. Tapos inumin mo to. Perfect tandem daw yan. Para
Hindi
mamatay
talaga
yung
maganda
virus.
yung lasa.
Ganyan talaga, inumin mo na.
Maawa ka naman sa
Ubusin mo na
akin.
para gumaling ka na. Sige.
Look, you gotta do what you gotta do, okay?
O yan, ha? Nakikita nyo yan. Huwag kayong dadaan dyan. Huwag kayong papasok. May nagka-COVID dyan. Ha? Huwag kayong lalapit dyan. Gusto nyo bang mamatay, ha? Ikaw, gusto mong mamatay? Gusto mong mahawa dito? Huwag kayong lalapit. Kung kayo, kailangan yung dumaan dito sa kalsadang to, umikot na lang kayo sa kabila. Ha? Kaysa namang mahawa kayo, gusto nyo bang mahawa dito?
Okay. Alright, so we're seeing the characters again. That was one thing I was worried about last time. We were just getting randomly introduced to all these people. And I wasn't sure if they were going to be a fixture in the story. Mainly because I thought the story was going to be about Benjo and crap, I can't remember the other character's name right now. But their paper that they're writing and their love connection that potentially is going to happen. But okay, we've got the characters coming back, so we'll see. See where things go.
Grabe, no? Kahit may pandemic, ang dami yung pagkain.
Pinapadeliver na lang kasi yung mga groceries ko dito, tapos binabayaran na lang ni Mami through credit card.
Kain na.
Emil, wait. Let's start
Emil,
with the
okay.
soup.
You gotta start with the soup. It's like the appetizer.
Yun ah.
Masarap. Alam mo, sa amin kasi, sinigang lang alam kong sabaw. Yun na rin yung ulam namin. Tsaka minsan ako makakain ng karne.
Uy, paano pala yun? Nag-lockdown na. Di ba nga, yung buong building, sinarado na rin. Mayroon nagka-COVID dyan sa baba.
Paano pala yun?
I mean, hindi ka ba hahanapin sa inyo? Hindi ka ba papagalitan ng magulang mo?
Actually, nagpaalam na ako kay mama. Sabi ko na, sa'yo lang. Ikaw, okay lang ba sa'yo na dito ako magstay?
May magagawa pa ba ako eh? Lockdown na nga yung buong building.
Kakaya naman, no? Magsabi ka lang, baka may kailangan akong bayaran. Or may kailangan akong share.
Wala na yun. Basta galingan na lang natin sa thesis. Sigurado
How's
naman
that
akong
going?
Swerte ka sa akin eh.
Ano?
I mean, di ba ikaw yung number 1 sa klase? Kaya sigurado ako na mataas yung grade natin sa thesis. Right?
Alam mo, kung di rin naman ako dito na lockdown, hindi ganito kasarap yung pagkain ko. Hindi rin ganito kaganda yung bahay. Kaya alam mo, maswerte ako sa'yo.
Yun naman pala eh. Eh di, swerte tayo sa isa't isa. We're meant for each other.
Ano?
I mean, we're meant for each other as partners. Sa thesis.
Sa thesis. Oo naman, best partner tayo, no?
Oo naman. Kumain
For
ka
the
na nga lang dyan.
thesis. Partners for the thesis. We'll leave it there for now.
Ay, wait lang, Benjo, ah.
Mahal, ano nangyari sa'yo? Galing ako sa inyo kanina. Hindi ka na daw makakauwi. Lockdown na. Ano ba yun? Matagal na naman bago tayo magkita niyan eh.
Easy ka lang, mahal. Mag-uusap pa rin naman tayo eh. Magkikita pa rin tayo sa messenger, ano ka ba? Para namang end of the world naman sa'yo.
O siya, sige. Pero, okay ka lang ba?
Ayos lang ako dito. Masarap yung pagkain. Sige, mahal. Mamaya ka na tumawag.
You don't seem
basta
happy about
kapag
this.
tatawag ako sa'yo sasagutin mo. Ha?
Oo, tatawag ako sa'yo. Sige
I'll
na,
pick
sige
up my
na.
phone when I want to pick up
Mamaya
my
kay
phone.
Benjo, kumakain kami dito. Ikaw, kumain ka na rin, ha? Sige na, sige na. Love you. Bye.
Sige.
Tumawag girlfriend ko. Si Ilona.
Teka lang, hanapan kita
Yeah,
ng
what's-
lista. Tadan! Teka lang ha.
Wasn't acting like y'all had a girlfriend last
Oh.
episode at the end.
Yan, hawakan mo yan. Mamili ka na dyan. Sa'yo na yan.
Sa akin na.
Hanggang nandito ka lang. Okay? Pero ito, bakit ito sa'yo na to? Mamili ka dyan. Teka lang ha. Hanapan na kita dito.
Branded pa.
Oo naman.
Ayos ah.
Diba naman di ako nagsusuot ng kung ano-ano lang. Oh, eto.
Wala ako magkaka-branded na damit.
Mamili ka na din kung anong susuotin mo dyan. Ayoko kasi ng mga itsura ng damit mo.
Ayaw mo to. Ang ganda-ganda nito.
Eto! Gusto mo to?
Gamit ko to.
Oh.
Ano yan?
Magsuot ka na rin ng bulak sa ilong pag sinuot mo yan ha. Hindi. Para biro, eto.
Gamit ko rin to kahit pa paano na.
Okay, red leather jacket.
Pang-artistahin ah.
Man, binili ko yan sa States. Oh, sa'yo na yan.
Wow.
May mga sapatos pa ako doon, tara. Tara.
Sapatos?
Doon naman tayo.
Let's hope that you guys wear the same shoe size.
Oh. Supreme. Louis Vuitton yan ha. Partner mo dun sa binigay ko
Child.
leather jacket. Suotin mo.
You bringing out the Louis V's?
Oo. At sa'yo na to. Sige na.
Hell, can I be your thesis partner? Damn.
Alam mo, magagamit ko na rin ito pampasok.
Oo.
Saktong-sakto to sa binigay mong leather jacket.
Mukhang na akong artista nito.
Ayos talaga to, bro. Parang
Huy,
bago-bago.
huy, tumatawag si Jan.
Sinong dyan? Si John Aniceto.
Oo, sagutin ka. O, Jan, kamusta? Kamusta thesis nyo?
Ayos naman bro, si Aldo's partner ko.
Si Aldo's partner mo?
Oo bro, yun kasi yung nasay ni Sir Eds.
Hi, Aldous.
The methodology of our thesis is
Come on, Aldous.
30 to 40 years old Filipino citizens in NCR if they agree or not in the genuineness and authenticity of Arab's impeachment procedure.
Wow, Arab impeachment kayo? Mas modern yung sa inyo. Ang daming available clips yan sa YouTube eh. Sa amin ang
Ano bro, balita ko si Emil daw partner mo Tangina, dugyot yun na. Nakita mo ba yung pumasok? Nakachinelas lang. Tapos yung t-shirt nun, yung lagi pinamimigay sa Mercury Drug.
Gago.
Rude?
Hoy, kahit ganun si Emil, crush ko yon at saka yung pagkamoreno niya, lalaking lalaki.
Tangina ka Aldos, crush mo yun? Amoy pilapil yun eh. Hindi nga marunong bumili ng deodorant yun. Kapag naamoy mo yun, amoy araw.
Hi, Jan!
Hi.
Kayo ako.
Bro, andyan ka?
Dito ako. Wala talaga akong pambili ng sapatos eh. Pero ngayon, meron na! Supreme shoes. Oh, may kasama pa yung leather jacket. Paano ba yan?
Ayos bro Saan galing yan?
Siyempre, dito kay Benjo.
Ayos bro Sugar daddy datingan?
Lebron, naawa lang ako sa kanya. Sa dami ko namang damit eh. Saka wala din tong gamit sa amin.
Anyways, I can smell romance.
Romance your face.
Bro, nababaliw ka na
I'm
naman
sure
ba sa
you'd
mga
love.
Adonis na si Emil?
Fuck you ka. Basta tignan na lang natin yung resulta natin sa finals.
Eh di syempre, talo na naman kami. Kasi nga, yung kasama mo, number 1 sa klase. At ikaw naman, may pera pang tustos dyan sa pang-aalipin mo dyan sa gagawin mong assistant. You slave driver.
Pala ka na nga dyan. Sige na, bye. Busy kami. Bye!
Bye!
Oh, okay, we got a shower scene. Hello, Emil. How you doing? Oh. Okay, that kind of shock. Girl, let's calm this down a little bit. I mean, like you're in someone else's house,
dito ka na
and
matulog,
you're like
ah.
5 feet away from it. Maybe we can
Hindi,
do it a
wala ako
little bit
dito.
more
Kaya lang
quietly.
sa seg.
Neil, dito ka na matulog oh. Malaki naman yung kama eh. Tsaka ako lang mag-isa dito.
Sige.
Uy, tumatawag si Sir.
Sagutin mo.
Sige.
Benjo,
Hi, Sir.
kamusta?
Good evening po.
How's your thesis?
Ayos naman po, Sir. Nag-decide po kami na magstay na lang sa isang bahay para po mas maging maganda yung thesis at maayos.
Mabuti naman magkasama na kayo ni Emil.
Hello, sir.
I was about to call him then. Listen, guys. Kayong dalawa ang pinag-partner ko kasi I can see that you guys can deliver. Your topic is my favorite because I abhor history revisionism. What a shame! No? At kayo lang sa tingin ko ang pwedeng makapag-educate sa mga young leaders. I'm planning to post your thesis on my blog. Ikaw, Emil, being the top of the class. Ikaw, Benjo, with the much needed resources. Alam kong magiging maganda ang thesis nyo.
Sige po, sir. Sige po.
Sige po, Sir.
I'm not finished. I'll be calling from time to time to check on your progress. Okay, I'm finished. Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Why can't I even try? The moment you say goodbye, wish I didn't have GI, so you wouldn't see me cry. Questions will be why, love, and that's why love,
Not a super big fan of the song, but okay.
Oh, Benjo!
That's okay.
May gym pala dito.
Oo naman.
Benjo, patry naman ako.
Sure, sige.
I mean, you didn't have to do all that now. You could have worked out just the same with your shirt on. I work out just fine at the gym with my shirt on. You'd have been fine, but okay.
Benjo.
We appreciate it.
Hoy, Benjo!
Uy, oh.
Patry ako.
Ay, sige.
Ako naman.
I'm sure it is. I do like his happy trail though. I ain't mad about that.
Oh. Tapos ka na?
Tara, shoulders naman.
Shoulders?
Shoulders.
Kina.
Ito sa'yo.
Ba yan?
Baka mo to.
Ito. Game? Ready?
Game.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So not that I mind all the shirtless, ripped workout-ness stuff happening right now, but
Ito chest, oh.
rude.
Labang mo naman.
Rude.
May chest ka lang. O ako. May abs ka ba?
Maliit naman yung arms mo. Oh. Oh.
Just take off your pants
Oh.
and have sex.
Yeah.
Let's just do.
Parehas lang naman tayo eh. Oo.
Sus.
Halos parehas lang.
Sige, punong braso na lang tayo.
Braso-braso. Go!
Game. Tara. Kala mo.
But like I was saying, not that I mind all this shirtless showcasing of manliness, but
Ayoko milalim.
are we ever gonna work on this damn thesis?
Hindi pwede. Dapat ako umibabaw.
Hindi ako ibabaw.
I'm sure. Child?
Malakas ka.
Ayoko na nga.
Ano ba naman yan? Akala mo kung sino kung makapaningin? Para namang hindi niya ako napakinabagan dati. Eh ako nga nagsusupply ng mga binibenta niya. At sa kanya lang naubos yung mga branded kong bags. Eh anong gagawin ko? Paubos na itong makeup ko. Ay, I miss the old days na afford ko pang bumili ng Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Fendi, at Mighty Kids rubber shoes. Ay! Hindi pala kasama yon.
I think this was the character you guys let me down in the comments, that the transgendered character. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, what is with the soundtrack?
Ay, ang putang Alexis de la Costo. Sumasali na ng Miss Gay Universe. Eh, halos talunin ko nga lang siya noon sa Miss Gay. Barangay 549 eh. Fourth runner-up. Eh di sana, kung afford ko lang bumili ng mga magagandang gamit, eh di ako ang nanalo. But at least, you have a pretty face. And that is priceless. Salamat, Santo Niño. Ikaw ang aking tanging ama. Ostya.
Okay.
Sumasampalataya ako sa Diyos amang makapangyarihan sa lahat na may gawa ng langit. Ano ba to? Istorbo? Sandali lang, baby Jesus.
It's a shirtless man.
Oh, bakit?
Kuya, baka may tubig kayo.
Kuya? Mukha ba akong kuya?
Sorry, ate. Sige na.
Sandali. Oh, wala bang tubig kay Benjo, ha? Anyway, ano ba naman tong batang to? Pawis na pawis ka naman. Diyos ko.
Teka, ano yan? Philippines?
Oh, bakit? Hindi mo ba alam? Na sumali ako sa Miss Gay Universe? Oh, pageant. Oh, bakit? Oh, corona. Ako ang nanalo doon. Noon yun. Nung gay pa ako. Girl na ako ngayon.
Wow, girl! Girl nga!
Oh, bakit? Ayaw mo maniwala, ha? Nagpatanggal na nga ako. Pek-pek na to. Ay, female organ pala. Ganun kasi yung orientation ko. As a beauty queen, I should inspire people as a beacon of hope. Lalo na ngayong pandemic. Kaya alam mo, after ni Miss Spain, dapat sumali na rin ako ng Binibining Pilipinas eh. Total, tumatanggap na rin naman na sila ng operada.
Binibining Pilipinas? Hindi ba overage ka na?
Hoy! Huwag mo nga ako iniinsulto. 26 lang ako!
Binibining Pilipinas? Wow, binibini oh! Binibini! Binibini!
Ano? Ang bastos mo talaga! Hindi ka talaga naniniwala na pep to the second power na to? Gusto mo ipakita ko sa'yo.
Apparently the thirst is real around here.
Grabe, sarap ng tubig niyo. Di bali na lang, salamat!
Hoy! Hoy! Ipapakita ko... Huwag na nga lang. Sagrado to, no? Para lang sa mapapangasawa ko.
Me too, girl.
Saan ka galing? Naganap ako ng tubig eh.
Ang bango-bango, ang bango-bango, ang bango-bango ng bulaklak. Ang sarap-sarap, ang sarap-sarap, ang sarap-sarap ng bulaklak.
Ano nga ba? Wala naman talagang tubig sa ref.
Okay.
Ito tubig oh. Ito oh.
Oh, dispenser kasi yan.
Ayaw nga, akala ko robot eh. Uy, gago!
Uy, ikaw muna naman ito.
Pater, omnis Jesus. Pater, omnis Jesus. Pater, omnis Jesus.
Uy! Ano na naman yan?
Nabasa ko ito sa vlog eh. May napagaling na daw nito sa Italy.
Nakakapatatain na ako. Nagbabasa ka pa rin ng vlog.
Meron na itong napagaling sa Italy. Tingnan natin yung temperature mo. Kailangan nating malaman kung mataas. May lagnat ka pa ba? Ha?
Kung ano-anong pinagagawa mo eh. Alam mo ba, nabasa ko sa Twitter, nagawa-gawa lang yung China yung virus na yan para magkagulong mundo. Armas yan ng warfare.
Hindi yan totoo. Mas reliable ang nabasa ko. Nasa Revelation yan eh. Yung magkakaganyan muna bago magunaw ang mundo.
Aray. Tumigil ka nga.
Baho.
Siyempre, isang linggo na akong hindi naliligo.
Hala, 39! Ang taas!
Ano? Ang baho nga. Ha? Naging 40!
Hinawakan mo kasi!
Sabi ni, tama si Bill Gates, nagawa-gawa lang yung virus na yan. Pati yung tiyan ko natatay ulit ako.
And then go shower after you go to the toilet. Sounds like it's been too long.
Kelly! 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 Kelly!
Okay, so I guess they know that the husband's got the virus.
Protect me, Santo Niño, protect me.
Oh, girl. Don't get it in your eyes now.
Hindi ko pwede magka-COVID.
Ano yan?
Deliver po. Dito po ba yung Vincent Building?
Vincent Building.
Oo, Vincent.
Vincent, ito yung Vincent Building. Kaso nakikita mo yan? May caution tape. Bawal dumaan dyan dahil merong may COVID.
Magdi-deliver lang po para kay Sir Benjo.
Magde-deliver, may quarantine pass ka?
Kuya! Dito!
Okay. Sure. Why not? Do what you gotta do. Okay. Sure. Why is everyone staring at this package for so long? Okay, well this must be one hell of a package because everybody seems so in awe and amazement by it. Okay, so that explains the opening credit scenes with the rope pulling. But where's the hole that the rope was being pulled through? I'm so confused. Like they were showing the close-up of the rope being pulled through the hole. Where's the hole now? Like I don't even care about, you know, feels and handhold and whatever. Where the hell's the hole? Okay, there it is. Okay, we're fine. Okay, it was a hook. It wasn't a hole. Okay. Whole plan makes so much more sense now. Okay. So, I like this episode better. I feel like I'm getting a better feel of the style of the show. I think it just caught me off guard with that first episode that I watched. Like, it just felt very sort of campy, and some things felt a little bit forced in like the acting and some of the relationships that we were being given. But in watching this episode, it still feels kind of campy in a way, especially with some of the soundtracking. Some of the soundtracking just feels way too over the top and doesn't really fit whatever. But I think that's just, at least I'm hoping that that's an intentional artistic choice that they're going for, as far as the direction. And if I'm going into the show with that kind of mindset, that this is supposed to be a little bit more campy and not quite as serious, then I can appreciate what's happening. So, moving forward, I'm gonna just go, whether or not that's the actual intention of the show, in order for me to continue enjoying what's happening, I'm just gonna go into it with the mindset that it's supposed to be a little bit campy, a little bit over the top, and not to take any of it too seriously. Because if it's supposed to be taken seriously, man, did they miss the mark. But yeah, okay, it was fun. I liked we got some more characters brought into the picture. We got Emil's girlfriend, who I don't know, all of the like messenger video type Skype conversations that happened in this episode, those were kind of the weak points for me in the episode. Like, there was a lot of things in just like the acting, and I get that, recording, like you guys told me, like in Game Boys, how that was recorded. Like, usually Kakoi would record his part and then send it to the other people, and then they would record in response. So like, I get that, recording without the other person actually there or someone to feed off of isn't necessarily the easiest thing in the world, but there was just something about all of those conversations that I just didn't believe on their end. Like, when the characters were in person, so like Emil and Benjo, sure, their interaction together, the acting was fine. I forget the name of the wife and husband, who's sick. But them together, sure, totally believe it. When Emil went down to visit Kelly to get some water, sure, interaction between them, perfectly fine. But there's just something about the acting on the video calls, on the ends where they were, the actual video ends, not the ends where Emil and Benjo were talking. There's just something about it that just, it didn't quite jive, it didn't quite click for me. Especially the girlfriend and the teacher. Now, I feel like they were trying to do some sort of characterization with the teacher and make him a little bit, not off, but like there were things about him that felt off as far as the acting, and then there were things that felt like it was a deliberate character choice. I don't know, it just needed some more refining. It just didn't read super duper well. The video calls didn't read super duper well for me, except for, I don't remember his name, but the one with the braces, when they were doing the two-way video chat with Benjo, his two friends, who were, one was basically dissing everything about Emil because he's poor, doesn't have money, and the other one was like, he's my crush, he's got this beautiful brown skin and makes him so manly. So the one who's got the crush on Emil, I liked him. I enjoyed him. I believed his interaction. The other ones, the teacher and the other, the girlfriend and the other student, I was like, meh, didn't really care for that. But okay, so they're in lockdown now, so they have to stay together because they're locked in the building. which I don't know if that. So I guess that means they're not going to school, but I guess they don't physically need to go to school to do the thesis. Which apparently never gets worked on because everything else in the world seems to happen between them. But I've yet to see them work on this damn thesis. Like he arrives and he takes off his shirt and then they just stare at each other like, hey, that's the end of episode 1. Now here they're eating dinner, cool, yeah, great, gotta eat dinner. Then he goes and showers and then pleasures himself to his girlfriend's name, which I'm like, dude, I get it, you're a guy, it happens, but like, you're in someone else's house, and it's your first night there. Even if you have to, put a muzzle on it. Be quiet. Why? Like, you're like 10 feet away from him. He's right there. He can hear everything that's going on in there. So, just keep it to yourself. Like, Lord. Unless you're trying to get him to come on in and join you, in which case just invite the bitch in. But, like, Lord. So, you know, a little over the top there. Probably gonna tone that down a little bit, but you know, whatever, it happens. He's like, yeah, no, you can sleep in the bed with me, it's fine, I don't mind, I've got all this bed space and I'm all alone. I'm like, okay, cool, we're sharing a bed, fantastic, we'll see where that goes. And again, there's all this talk about the thesis, but I never actually see any kind of work happening on the thesis. I'm assuming at some point they work on this damn thesis, but then next day they're working out, which leads to the shirtlessness again, which leads to the arm wrestling and the just fixed gaze on each other and just, okay, we need to stop this. And I'm like, okay, so there's a lot of sexual tension between them. They're building up, they're hyping up this sexual tension between them, which, okay, cool, yeah, that's all well and good. I just want this thesis to happen at some point. I'm so invested in this freaking thesis because it just never seems to happen. Everything else seems to be happening around them. And then the girl and her husband, which someone pointed out to me is the same actress who plays Anna in Gaia Sa Pelicula, who I absolutely adored in that series. I haven't finished watching it all the way through, but I adored her character in that series. But yeah, she's very much trying to... I don't know if she knows that her husband has COVID, although they said that someone in the building was, you know, has COVID, which is why they're quarantining off the building and locking it down. So I don't know if he's the person specifically that has COVID or if he's just sick and she's trying to cure him, potentially hoping that it's not COVID. I don't know. But yes, she's trying her best, trying all her home remedies that she's reading about on the internet, because when COVID first struck, y'all, there were all kinds of crazy theories about how to beat it and how to you know, build up your immune system and whatever, all kinds of crazy things. So basically she's buying into the hype of everything that she's reading and trying to cure him. And hopefully he gets better because, like we said, she's pregnant. The last thing we need is her to get sick while pregnant and then something happen to the baby. You know, that's the last thing we need right now. But there was just this air of comedy around them, this light-natured air of comedy around them and also around Kelly, which, you know, provided a nice contrast from the overt sexual tension between Emil and Benjo. Yeah, I don't really know that anything plot-wise, like, I don't think the plot was really progressed too much. Same kind of complaint I had when I was reacting to episode 1. I don't think very much happened plot-wise. Like, yeah, okay, episode 1, he made it to Benjo's house. Now he's in lockdown at Benjo's house. Okay. Literally all of that could have been like the first 15 minutes of one episode. But like, okay. So I don't think anything plot-wise has really gone down too much. So I don't really know where the plot's gonna go. But yeah, like I said, I enjoyed this episode more than I did when I was watching the first episode, and I think it's just me coming in the mindset that it's not supposed to be a serious. It's supposed to be a little bit over the top. So yeah, keeping that mindset, I'll give it another episode. And like I said, I'm gonna finish out the series. But I'll react to another episode and see how things go there. But yeah, those are pretty much my thoughts. We'll see where the plot goes, if it goes anywhere in the next episode. And yeah, but hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And yeah, stuff. Love ya. Mwah. Guys, go. A shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. I love you guys.